welcome to Dallas Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 15th, 2021. And we got to the second episode of AEW with live fans. And I thought it was a pretty decent show, but ladies and gentlemen, we got some things that's going to be happening for the world title and the tag title. So let's get to that. And we got a new design of the AEW's TNT title that I'm not a big fan of, because now it has a white strap. Is it worse than the red strap? I don't know, but remember, when they did this red strap, it wasn't done because of the pandemic. Remember that, because the pandemic didn't have it done. It looked like a trash thing. You grab some trash out of the trash can and you put it on. So now they got two designs that actually finish, because the pandemic wasn't a big thing in the United States. So we had the black strap and now the white strap. I like the black strap more. I'm a fan of the black strap, not this white strap that Miro brought out. So, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going to have a 10-man tag team match. It will be the Dark Orders, and Adam Page will be versus the All Elite. The Elite. I'm guessing it's going to be Kenny, Good Brothers, the Young Bucks. I'm guessing. I don't think it's Brandon Cutler or Nakazakawaka or Don Callis. We know that. But the stipulations is that if the Dark Order and Adam Page wins the match, Adam Page will still have his title shot. He accepted the match. He issued a challenge to Kenny Omega for the world title. But he says if they win, that means the Dark Order gets a shot at the world tag team titles. Okay. But Kenny Omega says, we don't really get anything out of this. Yeah, the Dark Order loses title shot opportunity, but he wants to change it to, if Adam Page loses as well, he has to forfeit his world title shot as well. And guess what? Adam Page accepts the match. And now we found out the first match of Chris Jericho's road to verse MJF. He will be versing Shawn Spears, because he was doing an interview saying a whole bunch of things. I don't remember what he said, but he had an interview and then he got attacked by MJF and Shawn Spears, mostly Shawn Spears, with a steel chair. And he told Chris Jericho, your first match will be against Shawn Spears. But Shawn Spears is allowed to use a chair, but Chris Jericho is not allowed. I don't know when that's all going to happen, the 10-man tag team match or the match between Shawn Spears and Chris Jericho. I don't know when all that's going to happen. We just know it's going to happen. No other big ones, but ladies and gentlemen, we had our first ever coffin match in AEW. It wasn't a casket. A casket, yes, you actually could roll down. But we had security, had to lift this thing up. We had two championship matches. And some random matches. Yeah, I say random. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's get to the matches. We got Jon Moxley versus Cole Anderson for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. Oh man, that was a lot of words. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. Not bad. Eddie Kingston got rid of Luke Gallows. They fought in the back as well. Before the whole match even started, Eddie Kingston just took out a pipe and attacked Luke Gallows. So they went bye-byes, and then the match, and now it's a fair fight between Cole Anderson and Jon Moxley. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was Jon Moxley. He is still your United States Heavyweight Champion of New Japan. But, ladies and gentlemen, he got challenged. Jon Moxley got challenged by Mr. Murderhawk, Lance Archer, into a Texas death match next week on Fyter Fest Night Week 2. This is Fyter Fest, if I didn't tell you guys. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to happen, and Jon Moxley accepts the match. Because that's how Jon Moxley beats Lance Archer in Japan. That's how he won his first United States Championship. So, let's see what happens there next week. Now we got Ricky Starks versus Brian Cage for the FTW World Title. This is not a normal AEW title. This is not a no promotion title. It's not a New Japan Pro Wrestling title. It's not an AEW title. It's not a WWE title. Oh man. So, for some reason, this title means something. But it was a pretty decent match. Ricky Starks versus Brian Cage. Not bad. But the winner of that match and your new FTW champion is Ricky Starks because of the help of Hook and Will Hobbs. Well, it looks like Will Hobbs was about to stop Ricky Starks because Ricky Starks was about to grab the belt to whack Brian Cage, but Will Hobbs just took it away. But when Brian Cage was about to do the discus clothesline and he missed, and then he went to the ropes. And then Will Hobbs whacked him with the championship. And then we got a spear by Starks. And he gets the win. And he's the new champion. Guys, I didn't really care for this match. Christian Cage versus Matt Hardy. The winner of that match was Christian Cage. I didn't really care for this match. It wasn't really a big build-up. Sometimes 1 week, there's nothing happens. It's not a big rivalry. Not like the Elite and the Dark Order, that's every single week. But this, or Jon Moxley and the Elite, and Eddie Kingston in it too. Christian Cage won the match, and then Matt Hardy's gang, the Private Party, and Hanako came out to try to attack Christian Cage until Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus scared them off. Then we have Sammy Guevara versus Wheeler, Utah. Some guy I don't know who he is. I guess he made his debut in AEW. The winner of that match was Sammy Guevara. Good job for Sammy. Then we have Yuka Sayaki, Suzuki, I forgot, I don't know how to say her name, versus Ford in the match. Did anyone care about this match? I know I didn't, because there's no point of this match. What was the point of this match? The winner of the match is Yuka. And then we have Darby Allin versus Ethan Page in the first ever coffin match. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Darby Allin, but they used everything. I believe they broke the bottom rope as well. They used steel steps. Darby Allin used skateboards. Scorpion Sky was in the coffin to pop out and attack Darby Allin. Sting came out. The fans went nuts for that. Because I think last week we didn't see Sting. And some wrestlers we've seen during the pandemic times hasn't shown up on with the live crowd. And people are going nuts with some of the people that we haven't seen, like Jon Moxley. This is his first time returning to the live crowd. But when Sting came in, he came in when it's the pandemic times. And now he shows up in the live crowd and they went nuts. Who else? Miro didn't show up yet. He came on the pandemic times. And he didn't make his return to the fans because he did it in WWE as well. So he knows how it feels, and Sting as well, but not with AEW fans. So it's different. So let's see what happens. Some people had to make the return to the fans, or some people have to make their debuts to the fans. I think most of these wrestlers that came to WWE or Impact Wrestling, they've been in fans before, like indie shows, but not big crowds. So let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Darby Allin getting the win, but he wasn't done there. He closed the lid But, ladies and gentlemen, the lid was still closed, and then he did a coffin drop when Ethan Page was still in there, but the lid was closed. And then he did a coffin drop and broke the dang coffin, but Darby Allin gets the win. Good job for Darby. Next week, we have big matches happening next week. I know we got a Women's Championship match. We got a IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship match. We got a lot of matches. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Impact Wrestling. And ladies and gentlemen, it's their last taping without fans. Because Slammiversary will be their very first show that has fans in it. AEW was the first one that had some people. And then WWE with WrestleMania and NXT as well had some fans. But now they're going back to the road. Impact Wrestling normally doesn't go on the road. They stay in one place a couple of weeks or a month or so, but they will still have fans. I think they're going to be happy to have fans back in their arenas every single time. And ladies and gentlemen, it's weird for me, but I do want to see the fans around the WWE arena. I can't wait to watch SmackDown when people go nuts when they hear Edge, because Edge is in action. You thought it was crazy when he made his return to the Royal Rumble. People still can't believe he still wrestles. And he's going to come back to the live crowd. I think he wrestled once in live crowd, and that's the Royal Rumble. He made some appearances by attacking Randy Orton, or he did some talking, but he never had a match in the live crowd. The only one he had was the Royal Rumble, I believe. And then the pandemic happened, and then it was all the empty arenas that he competed in. And then the Thunderdome he competed in. No, two matches he had was in the live crowd, and that was at Royal Rumble of last year, 2020, and then this year's WrestleMania. That's what I meant. Well, I didn't mean that, but I didn't mention that because I forgot about it. But ladies and gentlemen, 2 shows he fought into a with live crowd. Even Roman Reigns as well, since he had his hiatus because of the pandemic stuff. And he made his return in 2020's SummerSlam. He had been in one show that had fans. But he showed up when it's the Thunderdome era. Everybody else did the empty arena era. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. That's all for me today. I will see you guys tomorrow. And see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye.